Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th of January 2021. If your Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus sign is in Sagittarius, this reading may well be for you. Remember, take it as a general reading. Leave what doesn't resonate and take the rest. Okay, so guys, obviously if you feel like this is not your reading, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that other videos do resonate more than this one. Let's see what Spirit have to say for the overall theme for you guys for the 1st to the 15th. What is the theme, please? Temperance, we've got some kind of healing balance coming in here. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hermit, Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy. Waiting to heal, waiting to comprehend what's going on, maybe waiting to understand something. Let's take a look. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me, please, about Sagittarius? 1st to the 15th. I've got some kind of healing going on here. We've got dissipating that's come out, and we've got acceptance as well. I'll be honest with you, something's happened around the heart chakra, and or some healing, and or some kind of emotional possible revelation or stress, some kind of emotional outburst. Something's happened recently that has caused you to go within, possibly, and it's like this part of the month you're going within to understand what's happening. Because there's definitely some kind of emotional situation here. We've got bottom of the deck recovery. So it looks like this is falling in alignment with what I'm saying here. Let's take a look at some more. Oh, goodness me, what's going on? Let's see other cards here. The Oracle of the Radiant Sun. See what the deck has to say. What's going on, please, for Sagittarius is 1st to the 15th. 1st to the 15th, please, January 2021. We've got achievement. Bottom of the deck, protection. Something, maybe divine protection, has blocked a situation possibly from happening. Maybe you feel like a little bit of a block is going on. Divine protection for a reason. Could well be that there's a you know, wrong timing, right person, right place. Let's have a look. I want to pull the tarot. That's not where I'm going to leave these cards. Let's pull the tarot and get a better idea. Sagittarius, Spirit, please. Sagittarius. 1st to the 15th. The 1st to the 15th, please, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon. Okay. 5 of Swords. There's been arguments here, some kind of game playing. I think you're possibly looking for some kind of reconciliation. Bit of confusion here about a situation. What else is going on, please? Wow, okay, that's kind of a few cards, but let's see what is going on. There's definitely some kind of disruption around love. Let's see what they're trying to show me here. So we've got some choices. Wow. Someone's made a very firm decision to leave a situation, but they've done it in a fairly aggressive manner, is how I want to read that explosion of cards. It's like someone has these deep feelings, but they've walked away. They don't want to deal with them. They've walked away. It's like, well, I'll deal with this later. Someone doesn't want to acknowledge something. There's also a possible third-party situation here where they're going to focus on what they've got. Let's have a look. There's a stress and a pressure here that they don't want to do. They don't want to act on anything, so they're just leaving it. Everything's kind of being left. No one's dealing with anything, is how I want to say that. No one wants to deal with anything. It's like it's all been left in a little bit of limbo, really, where it's like, oh, well, if it happens, it happens. And if I leave the situation for the time being, maybe it will resolve itself. That's how I want to read the energy. So we've got Temperance again, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Someone's not talking though. So I feel like there could be a lack of communication going on here, and they're withholding that communication until they're ready, is how I'm feeling this. We've got the moon with the magician here. They're not ready to acknowledge this, is how I want to say it. They don't want to acknowledge it. It's easier for them not to. Why do I feel like this energy is a bit of a, someone's had a bit of a cavalier attitude, is how I want to say it, where you thought that something was going to develop and they've just withdrawn, is how I want to say it. It's like there was this kind of build up and then nothing developed. This person withdrew possibly, and it's like you're being left confused, is how, I mean, that's for some. I think it's more confusion how they want to proceed. They've got some kind of responsibility, and this person could also be in a relationship or another situation that is taking their time and their focus, but it's drawing it away from you. They're in their head about this. There's a lot of overthinking going on here. Let's see what else that we can pick up. Someone's got a lot of worry about how this is. Yeah, look. If they've been paused and no movement, this person's about to make some kind of move after a long period of hesitation, and I feel like it could be someone reaching out to have contact after a long time. Something's definitely happened here that it was paused for maybe complicated reasons. Maybe they're already in a relationship. They've tried to move away from it. They couldn't. They put distance between it, and it's kind of inevitable that they have to come forward. But someone is about to take a stand and move forward in a situation. Yeah, Two of Cups. Four of Swords bottom of the deck. So that, again, they're pausing it. They're trying to hold back. They're trying to pause the inevitable, is how I want to say it. But for a long time, this person could have kind of held back and gone within, not really discussing anything, not really talking about anything. And it's like this energy that you're moving into here is about to bring this reconciliation energy and healing, because there's definitely been some kind of issue here that needed to be resolved, discussed, talked about. There's going to be a bit of defensive energy though. I feel like you guys might get into communication and there's a bit of a crosshair of who wants what, who thinks what. Yeah. One of you's going to want this kind of, there's this. There's definitely a more consistent energy that's coming forward, but one or both of you is not going to want to proceed until the other one's clear on what exactly is going on. Because there's too many people involved in this still. Someone doesn't want to make any token gestures either. It's almost like they'll reach out and they'll have a discussion, but there may be a pause. Because it's like, right, well, we've had a discussion. We've had some kind of, conference, some kind of talk here. But I don't know if I want to go further than that, because it's like this person needs time to heal. It's like they're not quite evaluating what it is they want. It's like they're going to reach out and touch base, speak a little bit about how they feel, but then they're going to withdraw possibly a little bit after that, if I'm totally honest with you. That's how I'm reading it anyway. They don't want it to end, and that's why they're doing it. So they feel like they're going to reach out because they don't want it to end, but then at the same time they're not quite ready to proceed, is how I want to give that information. They want to move forward on this, but there's too many people involved and they haven't decided what they're doing. They haven't quite decided yet. The balance is from the fact that they know they have to reach out and give something. That's the balance. I feel like it might, I'll be really honest with you, I've got a feeling this contact is going to come, might be via social media, and it might be very public, and or after you, I don't know, updating photographs or some kind of public display of doing something. I think they're going to see you possibly moving on, and they're going to say, Let me just kind of bring this energy back a little bit here. Yep. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you may even have other connections that you're starting to look into, and they're going to see that. Some of you, it's going to be other connections. Some of you, it's that they have the connection. They can't come forward, but they want to. It's like they're... Let me just see what else they're going to show me here. Yeah, they whatever they're seeing, they want to generate some kind of contact with you that is going to ease. I feel like if you've cut this person out and you've gone, absolutely not, they want to indirectly speak to you, but they don't. They're trying to find a reason, because they don't want you to move on totally. And it's like that's the energy I've got here. It's like just enough of interaction here. Wow, someone is totally disconnected from this and wants to move on, and there's a masculine here that is very adamant about continuing this, but there's a feminine here that's done. Masculine is like a bleeding heart, wants to kind of continue, wants to open up the lines of communication, but is worried that if that is too direct, that someone will just cut him out, if that makes any sense. This person's not going to come forward until they know you're not going to reject them, is another thing I want to say as well. So whatever you're presenting to this person, they could also be doing the same to you, where they're trying to create a jealousy. Someone's feeling like a bit of uncertainty here around the actual connection, like jealousy. It could also be that you've already told this person that you're not interested until they're stepping out of their third party situation, and so you're putting your foot down. You could be in a connection and that person could be in a connection also. That's another scenario that someone warned the other person as well. There's something about a warning here between, again, it could be two couples. There's a jealous energy here, feminine, that's with a masculine, that the relationship feels a little bit outdated. And then you've got another feminine here who's fed up with the current situation she's in, but the man still wants to remain with her. And I'm just hearing there are odds, so I don't know whether or not the masculine in the first scenario wants to be with the feminine in the second scenario, but it looks like it could be the case. Take it as it resonates. It's that might not be for everyone, because it feels very specific. Why do I also want to say that both parties are not happy where they are, but they're not, there's no discussion. It's like, I feel like there's been a retreat, and hence the lack of communication. There's been some kind of retreat in what you're going to do next. It's like everyone's trying to understand what they want to do. You've got two couples though that don't seem happy together and want to be out of the situation, but aren't moving on that either. And that's the problem. But both of them want to move away from the situation. We've got Six of Swords with the Tower. So again, if you don't identify with those two couplings and you being a part of that, it could just be that there's either someone coming in around you, or that you identify as one of those couples, but you're not yet with the person. Okay, just take it as it resonates. But whatever's going on, I'm just hearing there's a mismatch in partnerships here, and one person wants to be matched with the other person, but there's too many there's two couples here, the majority of you, that you're both involved with other people, and you're both having to withdraw at some point around this month, but one or both of you want to establish contact again to kind of heal, but you're still in those situations. The Tower though means that there's going to be a disruption to that at some point around this situation. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the masculine from the situation A Beg your pardon. The masculine with situation A may want to go with the feminine in situation B. There may also be a third woman as well. This is a lot of energies here. Someone can't make their mind up is what I'm hearing. Hence the Hermit. We've also got Justice in the reverse. So there's definitely couplings here that it's almost like they're retreating to understand what it is they want. But there's way too many people involved in the situation. And this is definitely long-term commitment that has been almost rocked by the situation. But someone wants to begin again. Okay, let's see what else we can figure out. Right, let's pull some more cards. I just keep hearing someone doesn't want to let go. So if they're still in a relationship, it's like this is why it's not really ending, because one or both parties are holding on. Right, let's see. What can you tell me, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Mars, and Venus signs. 1st to the 15th. What is happening? Yeah, someone is trying to defend against a... Someone doesn't want to move on from a prior situation, and so they're holding on. Someone also wants to block a connection because they don't feel ready for it. They know they've got to work on it. Let's see. There's some kind of unfairness here. Yeah, there's a secret liaison. There's a secret affair is what I want to say. And I feel like it's relating to those couplings that I gave earlier, right? One of the females from set A was very jealous of probably knows of some sort possible connection with her person and the female from couple B. The male from couple B didn't have any awareness but still wanted to hold on to the connection. But there's definitely a lot of contact with these two, but they're not letting... Yeah, we've got too many couples here and not enough people with each other, if that makes any sense. I feel like both... Yeah, look, we've got the Tower again here. So, and we've got the 5 of Pentacles. What is the Tower, please? What can you tell me about the Tower? So I feel like one part of those connections may start breaking down, and it involves a living environment. Something could be a level of awareness here, where it's like they've thought about it and then they decided again with the Temperance there's a reconciliation after a pause, possibly. Let's get some more cards and figure it out. What else is going on, please, for Sagittarius? 1st to the 15th of January 2021. What else is happening? What else, please? What else? We've got acceptance and love in reverse. So someone's finally accepting that there is a part of their partnership that is not working. That's how I want to read it. And okay, what can you tell me, please? Okay, so we've got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and the Sun. So it's the sacral chakra and the Sun, which is the emotional center, which is creativity, which is about children, and adjacent possibilities. So it could be that there's some kind of light being shed on a situation or an emotional connection that's being re-established, possibly. Again, appreciation and financial constraints. So again, it could be that there was some issues around finances that's picking up, maybe. Let's have a look. What else can you tell me, please? Right. We've also got someone who is chasing a situation. Okay, so person B, sorry, relationship A, where there's that fire sign in the reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, I feel that is the energy that was chasing. And again, would be Sagittarius energy as well, because it was fire. It feels like someone possibly is chasing a situation or a connection they're in, but this person's chasing another person who's in a relationship already, possibly. That's not going to be for everyone. Right, let's see what else we can pick up here. I want to get an outcome. What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, the 1st to the 15th? What is the outcome? Sagittarius, 1st to the 15th. What is the outcome? So there's going to be a break. Someone's breaking free. Someone's deciding to break away from the situation after a long wait. All right. So if you identify as part of that scenario that adds up, then I feel like you're breaking free, or the person you want. Yeah. Look, at some point there was a lack of communication. All right. So there was a block in communication that's going to start up again. Once that blocking communication starts up again, there's going to be discussions and movement forward, which is going to then bring this new cycle. Definitely for one of you guys. So if you're watching this and you were part of that couple, then this looks like it's going to resonate for you. If you weren't a part of that, it may still be for you, but I feel like that coupling is going to be relevant for the people that this is concerning. What is the outcome, please? Okay, so let's say, for example, you're outside of that coupling and you don't resonate with it, then I'll be really honest with you, there's a very strong adult connection, physical connection that's involved here, that if it was only based on the physical, that's going to die out, that's going to close out. Again, especially if there was a commitment involved, but there was someone outside of a commitment interacting, there was an intimacy with someone in a commitment, that's going to close out. It could well have been that was the state of play before, you know, maybe there was no communication apart from that, or it was only very casual, I don't know. But if that's you, then I feel like that's getting closed out. So if, let's say, for example, you didn't resonate with that, but let's say you had a connection with someone that was purely physical, and let's say you knew they were in a third-party relationship, that looks like it might close, and they'll come towards some of you. I'm not going to say that's for all of you, but there's a tower moment here. What is the tower moment? Yeah, it's an understanding that people have to move on. There's definitely a tower moment that's going to involve people understanding where they stand in a situation, that is going to allow them to see, okay, this is not for me, or okay, this is for me. Hence the Hermit, hence the Temperance. It's like there's that alchemizing of realities, really. So someone is going to be coming forward and making an offer and wants to start afresh. But if it was a purely sexual connection that we just saw, what was the link to that really overly intimate? Yeah, it's gonna be closed out as not just a purely sensual or physical connection. It will evolve into something new. There's a possibility of that. I can't guarantee it for everyone, but let's see, what else can you tell me here for the outcome? What else can you tell me? Yeah, there's a judgment, there's a decision to close out other third parties. The choice is made. The choice is made, and it's not done with like 5 other people, you know. But there is definitely going to be a need for someone to want to close this out without arguments, because there's definitely some risk of that. What else can you tell me, please? Yeah, but there's definitely an ending to a relationship, is what I'm saying here. And I feel like it was relationship, I want to say B, that would close and go to relationship, and the masculine from relationship A will go to the feminine with relationship B. That looks like what is the likeliness, is how I'm reading it. But again, if you're fitting outside of that, then what else can you tell me? It could be that there's children involved here. And so that's another reason why that's an added complication. It's not quite cut and dry this month, but it's certainly the announcement will be made. But I feel like there's still ongoing discussion around children. So it might not be cut and dry as bye and off we go. It's like there could be arguments around children because of this closure, or the effects of that, of what happens. There's definitely other people involved though. But someone's walking away after a realisation and after a decision is made. Okay guys, hopefully this helps. That was your reading for Sagittarius, the 1st to the 15th of January 2021. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. And until next time guys, take care. Bye.